I don't remember.
I always figured he played a lot in
DXD
and in like IHL.
Oh,
DXD.
It's disgusting.
I always figured people got Helm on bench back in the day because their attacking animation was so garbage. You just threw yourself. They're like, we gotta change it back to the life leech.
A little
crescent.
The left little crescent leaf.
Easier to work with.
Main motivation.
Yeah.
That's half the reason people used to get it. Like, remember Battlefield Jug? Everybody was right. Dota 1 people were right. Now everybody's going the
How about
Battlefield now.
10
Title
seconds remaining.
The animation changed.
Ballerina.
That was
Bad.
close.
Yeah. Do the spin.
5 seconons remaining.
Awesome.
And people would not want to get anything on a sniper, so we would just keep to be almost next to nothing.
Looks like we got drafted away,
Team
so why don't we go ahead and
Liquid's turn to
get into the action? Virtus.pro! Liquid! Let's play Dota!
Yeah. Another Darkseer band coming out from VP. No shocker. Mind Control has one of the better win rates on Darkseer as of this patch.
I think Darkseer was more about how the team plays
10
with
seconds
Darkseer.
remaining.
Yeah.
It's like Darkseer, like I think most often is can play Darkseer. It's
5
just,
seconds remaining.
some teams play better with the hero.
Yeah. Just
Like,
the way that they synergize with.
Like Vega Squadron is a super good Darkseer team.
Virtus
Yeah,
Pro
actually,
turn to
taught
ban.
a lot of teams about Darkseer. I think like how they play with Darkseer. So
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
and then obviously Liquid is a really good team. with Darkseer.
Why did first phase Lena?
Yeah,
They
someone
did
get
this.
something
They did the
special.
same thing in first game. They banned the Darkseer Lena.
They just ignored it the second.
Second game was completely ignored. Not sure. Maybe it's a Radiant thing.
Well, it's
10 seconds remaining.
Lena.
Radiant Lena.
Like Liquid always dual lanes mid, right? With like
5
Tusk,
seconds remaining.
Bane, Wisp.
They left Shadow Fiend in this game.
Yeah, Tusk,
Yeah.
Bane, Wisp, and then
So instant pick. Undying
Virtus
here
Pro's
or
turn to pick.
Wyvern or Dazzle.
I mean, Wyvern is like the go-to hero versus Wisp. I think for VP. There's also Dazzle because they could protect the SF mid.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also Bane, but I don't know if Bane would do that much mid versus with Razor.
Yeah. Maybe Dazzle. You can always later
10
creep in a
seconds remaining.
Huskar.
A is just generally like a VP, good like a hero that I love playing with.
5 seconds remaining.
They might be thinking about picking it up early so it doesn't get banned too.
Yeah.
Because they did play
Liquid
it.
will ban
earlier.
its second phase if they don't
Reserve
take
time.
it now.
Yeah. After what happened the first game, definitely.
But can't they use that to their advantage if they know, like they might have to ban the AA, and let's say they commit for the Dazzle, doesn't that open up a possible option later on for like a Huskar or a Brood or something?
The thing is, if VP takes Dazzle, it'll force Husker bans, right? And
Yeah.
AA ban. But I think VP wants the they want AA Wyvern.
Virtus
Wyvern's a
Pro's
bit
turn
better
to
at
ban.
protecting the SF.
It's very good against Wisp too, you know.
But actually, I don't know if Wyvern's that good at protecting SF because it's just like that Q is so. Just Wyvern's a good hero versus Wisp, that's why.
It's great. Yeah.
And it's a good hero versus how Liquid plays
Team
because
Liquid's
Liquid
turn
likes
to ban.
they like having good push, and Wyvern is quite good at that. And Liquid's lineups don't always aren't always that good at pushing uphill.
That's interesting.
Virtus.pro
So
turn to ban.
Wyvern is a really good anti-hero in terms of pushing uphill.
A little lap strategy coming in from Iniski here.
Might be cold in that room.
It's true.
Gyro ban out. Rude ban
10
out.
seconds remaining.
So with the other ban on the side of Liquid,
5
you have
seconds
to
remaining.
even still go for something like the Huskar, get rid of the AA, and then you risk leaving Virtus.pro going
Reserve
for
time.
something like the Huskar plus Dazzle in second base.
I think Liquid should maybe ban the Phantom Lancer
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
just out of kind of. PO is actually a quite good hero versus both those, and he's a decent hero versus with SF. Because he, like, PO is actually very strong in lane. Like, people underestimate how strong the hero is in lane
10
because
seconds
he has
remaining.
really high damage, and the lance spam gets really annoying to deal with.
They
5
could be
seconds
deciding
remaining.
about either banning what the PL and the AA.
And PO is just a hero that he can go to any lane and do decent
Reserve
in.
time.
Like, but there's not many lanes where PO just completely get destroyed in.
Mm-hmm.
What about Undying for either of these teams?
Well, Liquid ran Undying game 1, but the weakness in that game 1 was because they had no stuns, so they had only like Bane for stuns, and then PO had a free game. So if they want the Undying, they need to ban Phantom Lancer and take the Undying, because PO just completely crushes how Undying is.
Do Virtus.pro also consider that it's a Radiant side Wisp, and if they get lucky with the camp, they could still do that mid lane pull?
Yeah.
And I don't know if they can take the kind of measures to go across the river and mess with that a bit with like a Bane or something. I don't know. Cause that's game ending.
Liquid's really deciding what they want to ban.
Well,
here. Like,
Liquid's focus this game will be like decided. Well, like, one of the things that will decide this game is this neutral camp
Yeah.
on the left side of Radiant's force.
The best is the troll, but apparently
Yeah.
you can't do it with the babysitter.
So they ban
ban
PO and they take a Bane. Okay, that's good. So they ban the PO and they're gonna take the
Virtus.pro's
Bane or
turn
the
to
Undying.
pick.
It was the one. Bane was probably a better pick. Oh,
There we
look
go.
at his
got his message.
hype.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Drow Visage.
Back to Visage Slaughter.
This is just a better hero with I actually don't think Visage is like as good with Drow. Meaning like Visage Drow is obviously good, but how Visage plays, you don't want a hero like Drow really for him, especially with Shadow Fiend.
Yeah.
It's too greedy of a lineup.
But going back,
But
to,
they could still do it still.
I do like the response that Liquid did. Though, you know, the first
10
game, the
seconds
PL
remaining.
was clearly the issue, and they know that the Bane was still good, but it was just that, you know, they didn't have enough
5
catch for it,
seconds
so the
remaining.
banning out the PLs really good there.
VP ran this lineup at the major versus alliance
Reserve
that
time.
like SF, Visage, Drow, and it was like it looked like a really greedy lineup, but then Alliance just gave them the lanes to do it, and VP just snowballed because like they had so much damage, and like Roshan died within a second. He like drills SF and Visage, but I don't know if they pick it because I don't know if Silence like comfort heroes drill.
Outside of that, like, is it too far-fetched to throw out the name like Lycan as something good at running away against any sort of relocate or even a Razor?
Their lineup becomes greedy still. Like it's too greedy, I think, with SF. Like Lycan needs a lot of space.
So they're gonna go for the Doom.
Doombrinker.
Virtus.pro's turn to pick.
What this tells VP is like Raid King is a really good. Okay, wow.
They do. Well,
They took the drill.
Team
Dakota.
Liquid's turn
Yeah,
to
so
bat.
this is the lineup they ran at the major. SF Visage drill versus Alliance.
SF it's gonna hit so hard.
But the weakness right now is this lineup. It just there's a lot of heroes that need levels and farm. But they had a lineup like this in game 1 too,
10 seconds
and
remaining.
they got away with it. But that game, Liquid had like no stuns, so VP
5
was just able
seconds
to like make plays all over the map, and Liquid just didn't have heroes to make plays with besides Bane.
Virtus.pro's turn to bat.
It's good Slaughter Van. Slaughter Visage, as we know, is very nice. Plus, they kind of need some sort of tanky frontliner for this trial.
Helps even more for the Roshan. It's very good versus Doom.
Yeah, absolutely.
VP needs like a douche shit hero right now.
10 seconds
Like they need a
remaining.
hero to make space, or their lineup is going to be too greedy.
Apple a day keeps the noobs
5
away.
seconds
That's what
remaining.
What's
Uh,
Space making Bobo's hero.
Like there's like he plays like Spirit Breaker.
It's more of a spirit breaker, yeah. That's
Reserve
what I was
time.
thinking.
Spirit Breaker. There's what else there is?
Shaker? No.
Shaker is like kind of he's not really douche shit, right?
Reserve
He's not
time.
really do shit.
Way too slow. But hero.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
I like that Urge, but man. Gets in the face of the Dro.
So now they need a. Well, Liquid also they sometimes they'll safe in the Doom, so that could be Matuma Man Doom or Mind Control Doom. The problem with this is if they this Doom, if he goes top lane, he's actually just completely screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Like a clock is actually a really good hero for Liquid in this game.
I think
10
that's like
seconds
one of
remaining.
my controls, like heroes that he
They
plays.
should actually just
if
give
they
him
do.
Clockwork this game. I think it's a super good
5
Clockwork.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
I like it a lot.
Clock crushes Drow the game. He's really good for Shadow Fiend. And more than
10
anything,
seconds remaining.
the Clockwork Rocket will let them scout whether VP is doing worship or not. Because the
5
strength of
seconds
VP's lineup
remaining.
is like Lycan. Holy shit, Dakota.
That's
Dakota,
not.
Virtus
that's
Pro's
not that
turn to
deep
pick.
though. I was saying for
yeah,
Virtus,
but you're
Pro,
saying
you
the
still
hero,
said it.
man.
You still said it.
I'm like a idiot savant oracle at times, I guess. But this is the wrong team, so I had it all ass backwards.
Shit.
I gotta give you props. I don't know. Anyway, like, I don't think we've seen Lycan at all this tournament yet. That's the first one.
For Virtus.pro, they still need an offlaner. You know, if Phobos does play, that'd be cool to see. He's like Nyx's assassin.
Lycan is a really good hero versus Trory.
We got that one right. At least.
Lycan is a really good hero versus Dro. Because the Dro is really bad at these heroes that just like are so tanky and they just run at you.
Yeah.
Like so back.
Like Doom Razor Lycan.
And Wisp is actually theoretically a good hero versus Dro, because how Dro wants to fight is like he wants to siege, and he hates these heroes that come around him, you know, like come behind him. That's why Clock is really good versus Dro.
Yeah.
And, like what they can do is like how they'll start this fight is like Doom just runs in and he just tanks.
Yeah.
And then even if Doom dies, it's whatever, right? Because VP has to use spells on Doom, and then from behind, like the Lycan will come from the right, the Wisp Razor will come from the left, and they'll just like collapse on VP's heroes. And VP has like the Wyvern to really control the fight. Like this Wyvern, this game has decided whether the Wyvern gets a good ulti off. Yeah.
And then for that early game, again, we'll have to see
remaining.
that neutral camp and see if Liquid can get the benefit of maybe
They can easily
early lane pull if
5
they would want
seconds
it.
remaining.
The problem with the VP's draft, I feel it's like it's the same problem they had versus Alliance, but in that game versus Alliance they had a Broodmother, and the Broodmother made so much space. The problem with VP's draft here is like SF wants to go jungle, and Dro wants to go jungle and give Visage lane at 6, right? So you had both these heroes that just want to go jungle at 6, and then where do they farm then? Like, and then Visage needs a lane at some point. Like how low plays his Visage, he gets super farmed on his hero.
VP needs a lot of levels.
Yeah, they do.
Liquid,
And then
if they
Wyvern
group
also
up,
needs
scary.
levels. So this Wyvern's gonna be like mega sacked this game. Like he's not gonna have any items.
He's like their only real like true outspam, I guess you could say too. And Liquid has a pretty good like group up and run at you lineup to take towers with the Lycan and the Razor.
Yeah. Something this Doom should do this game, I think, is he should actually just leave top lane at level 2, and he should just come with Bane and just completely crush his SF. I don't think he'll do anything top lane. I think this Doom should just play like roaming Doom.
Support roaming Doom.
Because if he just leeches top lane, he's just gonna get out CS. He's not gonna get many levels because that's a really strong lane.
30
And Doom has pretty low armor, and Visage Dro will just come crush this Doom.
That's something that Mind Control does do on Liquid
Yeah.
a bunch. He like rotates even to the short lane sometimes. He
It's
eats a
something
creep and he just up.
it's something Misery did on Doom that was really good as well.
Yeah.
At the major, like he was Doom on offlane, and he just kind of left his lane, and then he just started roaming around.
So he did get eyes on the ward.
We don't see that happen as much anymore, though.
Well,
battle
Liquid wanted to
begins.
protect their jungle, so they all went there as 4 heroes, and because they don't want VP to go toward the left pole. And the biggest thing this game is that when, and 30 seconds in, we
That
need to
camp.
see what camp it spawns for Wisp.
And if it's not the first camp, you can always hang around and get the double stack and hope it's in the second one.
Yes, all 3 games fought a Razor.
VP shows no fear versus Razor.
But Tusk is banned this game, so
Yeah.
both games Tusk won.
No, early harassment from both fronts here. Keith fought to back at bay. What was the camp? It's a bird camp. It's
What's
gonna have
Doom
to stack it.
Doom's gonna get a Centaur.
So
Alright.
I like how Mind Control's playing right now, though. He's not laning top lane. Like he's just kind of distracting this Wyvern. He's just making space for his team. Like they don't need to care
Outbane.
about this Dro lane, because if Razor, Wisp, and Lycan get super fat, this game is basically one for Liquid, I think.
Let's see if you got a troll in the second camp here. Stacks.
pick is actually so
Oh, it's
good.
a baby satyr. It's gonna be tough. That's a hard one. He might not even go
Yeah,
for
the
it.
Lycan
We'll
pick
see.
is really
Yeah, it was
interesting.
really good by Kuro there.
He didn't get that pull that time.
It's tough, man. When it's not the troll. So not going to be as luxurious in being able to shut down G that easy. And they'll kind of have to make up for it elsewhere. How effective are they going to be able to shut down the Spirit Breaker on the bottom lane? I mean, it looks like he's not giving a lot of respect to Bane.
It's Bane, he had some clarities, maybe some tangos. It's whatever. But yeah, this Spirit Breaker will have a pretty easy bottom lane. He'll get full levels.
Yeah.
But Lycan will get a complete free farm, so it's fine.
Well, since it's 2 minutes, can we see that camp and see? It looked like he tried to stack it again. And he got burnt again. Yeah, it's not happening. But he's got 3 stacks there for someone to farm. Charge on bottom.
What a regenerant. That's the dream right there.
He's got over Venom though.
He's fine.
And no luck apparently.
Wish is making the rotation though.
Yep.
He was charging it.
Oh no, he got put on the high ground.
Uh-oh.
They might kill him.
Yeah, they got it. They got Phobos.
Oh!
Or not. Never mind. Spoke too soon.
Razor.
Oh,
He's gonna have to
oh,
deny
this is
him.
so
I think it
awkward.
was Zapata. This is super bad. Oh,
He's got the plasma field.
Ah! You did not want to give him first blood.
First blood.
That worked out even better.
Atmosphere's
Good bait from Jerax.
Yeah. It's gonna be a super fast boots bottle for Fada, and he's gonna get like actually when they do Razor Wisp, he doesn't buy the bottle, does he? Because usually Wisp plays with Razor.
He usually gets the Aquila.
Yeah, so he's gonna super fast treads Aquila wand.
Man, this hurts.
How they do this.
Man, this hurts. He goes down quick. FNG not even gonna get close enough to help out. And Liquid now push themselves ahead 2-0 here. Meanwhile, Bane looks like a self-denied to get himself back to base. Bit faster here, but a very promising start for Liquid. And we saw last game Fata not have a good start in his Razor and would still be able to play catch-up. Now he's going to be up and ahead at the start. Maybe a bit tricky here for VP, and the weight on the shoulders of this Drow could get a bit more heavy.
Another thing about this lane is like, so if Wisp Razor goes on SF, they have no real save for the SF, because even if Wyvern uses his third spell on SF, Razor will still like link damage from it. So as soon as that ends, and then Wisp is healing the Razor, so Razor will be able to tank the tower, and when he comes out of like the third spell, like no one can contest this Razor, you know? Like this Razor will have a free time after this link.
It's going in again.
Like what's gonna happen here?
Yeah, it'll cold embrace him, but still have all the damage.
Yeah, look at this.
There he comes.
So it's just like delaying here.
Now FNG's gonna die.
He's dead too. Yeah.
Yep. They move in easy.
If he
2
finishes
kills.
this TP, he might get a
Radiant's
kill.
middle tower is under attack.
Okay. Nice.
Dire's
Nice. This is
bottom tower is under attack.
This is Lil. This is gonna be Lil Dota this game, I think. They need to give Lil his game.
Just give him 6. Give him mid.
Yeah. They should actually just give him mid.
Like one of his normal pubs, yeah.
Get a null.
I don't really see who's supposed to actually like get them back into the game though as VP.
Dire's
And that's the problem with their
bottom
draft,
tower is
right?
under attack.
It's like you'd want, if you're SF on Dire, you'd want like your safe laner to make space. But Dro's space is 5-manning.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower
And-
is under attack.
And then SF is super far behind, so like,
Yeah.
and like if Dro goes into fog, like, what does Dro really do?
And Liquid doing these dives forces VP to react, so now the Doom gets space up top to get more levels.
It's going so well for him. They even have the insurance policy of a Lycan bottom lane who has best CS in the game right now.
Yeah. Like
14.
The way they play this is like they pick the Spirit Breaker so that Liquid can't split push, and then they pick four really strong heroes doing damage to towers. So then like Liquid has to fight at towers, and if they split push, they get like charged by Barthrum. And like Spirit Breaker and Visage are really good synergy because like Visage can send birds to where Spirit Breaker is like ganking, and then like that's a free kill for the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
Play mind control.
Grave chill charge
Might be in
in.
some trouble here.
Yeah, he's trying to block him a bit here, but he's stuck. He's actually stuck. They'll be able to turn it on to him here, and it's a 4-on-1. Leads to a kill and gets Virtus.pro another one here, making it 4-2.
Good rotations coming in. Treads wand Wraith Band on Razor.
Yes. Soon Aquila.
Some good
Oh,
stuff.
he already has Aquila
He has
too.
Aquila
Holy
as well,
shit,
wow.
He's farm.
Double damage.
Next he's gonna go Yasha and Tessin Y.
Yep.
Something that's funny, if you look at all of Fada's heroes,
Timing the pushing bot too.
he always goes the same item builds on his heroes. Like if you just look at his item builds on every hero, it's always Treads, Aquila, S, and Y. And then he has like this Lina that has his item. It's like when he used to play Dragonite Invoker, he always used to go mech on every hero he played.
Troll out.
Troll mech, Dragonite mech, Invoker mech. So now he's on this S and Y craze. So every hero he plays, he just goes S and Y.
Plays the same thing.
So I was like joking, or maybe on Lina you should go S and Y too, and he's like, yeah, that sounds good actually.
Charge in. Phobos here. Fata looking to stand, plant, and fight.
If Liquid's able to get like the Vlads on the Lycan and take the Roche, I'm very worried for VP.
Like once they get relocated, how are they supposed to gank around even with the Sphere Breaker? It seems VP is going to be in recovery mode for quite some time.
And I see Liquid sniping that Roche away from him at some point.
This Bane is gonna get free levels bottom. He's 6, or he's gonna get 6 quite soon because he's gonna get free experience here. Oh, he's still only level 3, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that. He's even participating in this bottom lane assault with his wolves, plus the Howl. I hate being a support going against a Lycan just for this alone. Oh. Stop it! Stop it, please!
Brains him though.
So deep!
Oh, Jerex.
Great chill, sleep. Trying to make it out here, and he's gonna make it out.
He didn't wake him up in time for the soul sumption.
Space made.
Wonderful. And it looks like Phobos was just barely able to edge out. This is looking like a solid start from Liquid.
Jirax is placed to go top now, because he saw 3 of VP bottom. So now VP is VP should try and take this tower bottom, I think, with the drill. Like maybe SF should just run there as well.
He went for max frost arrows too.
What does that mean? That means you're more about possible fight? I used to be like you don't get frost arrows because typically you're hitting towers and it doesn't really matter, and you're avoiding fights.
They can't really 5-man that much, so he can't go.
So now it's like he might have to participate.
I think also because the supports were rotating out of his lane so much, he wanted to try to harass my control out.
Early Doom, the first one of the game, going to be on the Wyvern here as FNG retreats to the north to make it back and away. Should be fine. Charge and rotations coming in.
1 TP.
But it could be more space created if he doesn't get a bash here. Oh man, he is gone.
This is level 4. So Drill will just stay around Ancients now,
which can be predictable if she's not in lane, as pinged out now, and Jerax is...
It's very predictable because they know SF will be in woods, in the jungle.
Yep.
So Drill has to be in Ancients.
He's got a TP scroll again, but he
gets the sleep here. Jerax might not be able to make it away this time. Goes down soul subject to be picked up from Lil. Now looking to swing back as Fata rolling on through with Kuro, and they're going to be cleaning up here. They already get the 1 kill onto Lil, and the follow-up is going to be there.
He's going for the mech this game on the Razor. They want to just push all the towers.
Yeah,
they're gonna take it.
This is a good plan here. They're gonna take all the tier 1s and then they're gonna take the Roche, and that's like VP's comeback is getting that Roche on, and Liquid's just gonna cut them off.
And that's what VP wanted to do this game too, and they're just doing it that much better.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, they really need 6 on SP.
Yeah, they have
Lycan's even ulting too. They're going in. They don't give a crap.
The problem is they have 3 heroes that need 6. They need a Wyvern 6, they need a Visage 6, they need Spirit Breaker 6.
To keep having to come together here and stop stuff like this from happening. Batonman committing in. Sap is gonna be
now as well.
This is just all hands on deck now coming out from Liquid. They know they get a huge fight here. It's going to be so steep for Virtus.pro to make a climb back into the mid-game. And this is game 3 reminder. Winner gets to move on, loser is out.
Liquid just has great run at you heroes, like we were saying before. And they're going to be, if they get all these 3 tier 1s, it's going to be maybe even game for VP.
It's a helpful sleep, but Lil on the run here. Not going to make it out. He goes down unstoppable for Fata and his Razor.
They lost their jungle.
Jungle lost. Towers
Ancients.
lost. Oh,
Soon
nice.
Roche.
Snatches the DD though. That's good.
Ancients already warded too. They can just easily take control of that, or scout out with wolves wherever they are.
Liquid has a clear game plan in mind.
And Virtus.pro not having a curse ready or a big team fight, they can't contest a Roche soon. Liquid will just take it.
Pings are coming out. They know VP's only comeback is going to that Roche.
And they're already migrating that way here. Mech already online plus 1200 on top of it for Fata.
It's not even just the mech. It's the mech and you have a Wisp on your team, so it's like a double effect.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The bullying continues here from Liquid as they know that Virtus.pro are hanging around the Roche neighborhood. They want to draw their attention elsewhere.
Nice.
Or if they can take a fight, that secures a tier 2 plus a Roche.
Really smart by mind control too. He picks up ice armor on
Oh,
it.
man. Oh, he wants the spirits, not going to get it.
Dire's middle
Might be able to get
tower is
Kuro
under
here.
attack.
Might be able to,
Nope,
but
Pot's
no.
just that frontliner with the mech.
He
as
even
well.
had the mech, yeah.
Yep.
Dire's
getting choked
middle
out.
tower
Yeah, they're getting
has
really
fallen.
choked out.
And both their like
Radiant's
access to
bottom
camps have
tower
been
is under
awarded.
attack.
The big camp on top, the ancients. They lost their mid T2, so now really they can't farm anywhere safely. They have to farm in pretty large packs with the SF.
Do you think that's kind of like a similar thing to like picking, like yesterday when we saw them pick the other team pick the anti-mage with the Shadow Fiend, like picking
Yeah.
the Drow? You set yourself up to as like a bit too greedy.
Well, that's like a different type of greedy, right? Like,
Yeah.
in that greedy, it's the game is way too greedy. Like the pace. This game, the problem with VP is their lanes are too greedy.
Yeah.
Like they actually have no heroes that can rotate around. Wyvern can't even save the SF mid. They have SF Dire versus Razor mid with like no protection.
675 net worth. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Virtus.pro, man, they need this. They're going to try to do it from the behind the back of Liquid, but Liquid are around.
Oh man.
Pod is like, what's going on, guys? What are you doing in there? Grave Shield, Requiem, anything they can't even a curse committed, but that's going to be Kuro. Goes in, but not going to get it in time.
He didn't
Kuro
get the
might be
mech
going
off.
down.
He didn't get the mech or
Oh,
anything off.
man.
Was relocate down or did he get? Okay, relocate was down. Yeah, sorry.
He used it and then he just the Razor died too fast.
Yeah.
This is big. This is nice. This keeps Virtus.pro in the game a bit.
Yeah, this is the comeback rush.
Oh, that was a great curse.
Yeah, it was.
Sean has fallen
They
to
just
the
weren't
ground.
ready for that at all.
Got their sixes at the exact time they needed it.
That was 3-2-2 right there.
Some 3-2. We got mech now on Shadow Fiend. They got their Aegis. They're gonna get their own tier 1s. Maybe see some map control back into their favor.
Something Liquid should have done is keep
The wolves in there?
keep.
Why aren't they parking the wolves?
They should park the
Radiant's
wolves in there
bottom
because
tower is under
there is no
attack.
reason for Wisp or Razor to even be in
Radiant
that area.
structures are
Because
fortified.
they're in there, like Razor doesn't have to be there, you know. Like he can just be farming somewhere else, top lane, for example.
Relocate coming in. They want to fight.
Radiant's bottom
Going in from
tower
behind.
is fallen.
Courier was close, but they're not going to go for that. They look for Phobos, who already gets a charge on the mind control here. They're looking to go in. It looks like they will swarm him and bring him down. Vata and company up in arms. This could be the mech pop for him. Machine tries to right-click it, but it looks like he'll be the focus next. And soon to go down. That's just the Aegis. However, Vata could be being dropped here, and he will end up going down once more. G back for a second life as they put pressure on the Silent. He gets the good guts back with
cleaning
Matame
up.
on the chase.
Get a little cleaning up.
Lil get the soul assumption, they get a kill on the Phobos. Silence able to round the corner, but finally Matame gets a hold of him, and with the rest of his race car speed, he zones off to the north, making it back and out, but they take 3 from Liquid down. This is back-to-back promising engagements here for VP.
See the 4-man bird stun?
Yeah, 4-man bird stun.
What?
You got like what, 4 or 5 soul assumptions off. Use 2 mangoes.
Just Lil things, you know?
Yeah.
That was such a
It was good by him and G, and they split the fight up really well.
like I feel Liquid kind of rushed this. Like they don't need to fight when VP is Aegis. Like they can wait out. Like okay, whatever this fuck up happens at Roshan, right? And like Liquid doesn't need to fight. Like even if VP has Aegis, VP has like only one catch hero, right? Like thing is, Spirit Breaker is not that good versus Wisp theoretically, because like your hero with Wisp can still split push, and if Spirit Breaker goes on him, you can still like TP out. I guess Wyvern is there for the play versus the Wisp, but still like
Shouldn't they just be
Liquid-
scouting them out a lot
yeah,
more?
they
with
should
the
have been
wolves?
scouting them out, and then like Liquid could
saw
be
that.
farming a lot more. Like they have Ancients to farm, they have like the lanes to farm. Like VP has to 5-man, you know, because Liquid has like Doom and Bane to catch out, and then Wisp TP. So like there's 5 heroes there from VP sitting there, and they have Aegis, and then Liquid just ran at them. Instead, it should be like the other way around, kind of. Like they need to take the fight.
They
more
thought they were
smartly.
way stronger though with the mech. Even
Yeah.
fighting into the Aegis, if they can kill the Drow Ranger early, then they can kill SF twice.
Yeah.
Smoke on top lane here, they're looking to make it go. Oh, charge was cancelled. Not gonna go for
Dire's
Matame, man.
top tower
Mind
is
control
under
is going
attack.
for like a Vanguard, it looks like. Do you think a Crimson Guard for the Visage
Yeah, it could be
and everything in
Crimson Guard.
Drow? Yeah.
But this game it's still not over for Liquid. Like the Lycan is super farm, the Razor's still super farm.
Oh, yes.
And like Lil, like the Visage has no farm basically. Like the Wisp has more net worth than the Visage. Like, This game is okay still for Liquid. Like they shouldn't get too stressed out over those 2 deaths. Look at Lycan, he's gonna have book 3 soon.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate small series of events, but they still do have, you know, the tier 2 mid. That whole mid lane is taken out from them.
Like how Liquid should play this game is
Curse.
they can
Could
be
catch 2 here.
Charge is coming
He's
out.
fast though. He's real fast. He's running back in a wave. Eventually they will catch up. Will they commit the curse there? And now they will. It hits Kuro and company. Effectively taking it out from G, but they focus fire FNG. They take them down quick. That's going to be the Wyvern down. Meanwhile though, they get a hold of Kuro here. Him and Jerix could both be dropping. It looks like they will. G being chased up from a Tomman on the bottom side. Silent catching up Doom on the high ground there, but we go back to G. And yeah, he had that haste bottled up here, but eventually does expire, but so does the shapeshift from Matama Man, and he can't chase like he once did. Look at Silent, like a tower from the high ground right there, just shoots down the Doom. Bobo's gonna be able to make it away. 3rd straight good fight for Virtus.pro.
that wasn't as bad as the last ones, I think, because he still managed. Actually, okay, it was definitely bad, but the Lycan is gonna have book 3 now, and like it just feels like Liquid can't 5-on-5 fight right now versus VP. Like they need to rat Dota more. Like they need to like use Lycan's advantage and Wisp's advantage. Like Wisp and Razor can like stay bottom and like threaten the tier 2 bottom tower. Lycan can like threaten the top 2 tower.
Yeah.
And they can just kind of make VP the ones that respond to them. But right now they're just responding to VP's aggression constantly, and it's just what's costing them this game. Because VP is very good at fighting with their heroes, especially with Wyvern, like SF, Mech, and Dro. Like they have so much burst damage, so they're really good at fighting when it's like a 5-on-5 fight. But when their heroes are separate in the map, they have weaknesses in their draft because like they only have really 1 stun. Their heroes are really low mobility. Besides like Spirit Breaker, like SF and Dro's weaknesses are their mobility is very low. So, yeah. But Liquid's draft is they have like these heroes that are super mobile, that can just stay apart from each other and like be together at the same time. So, yeah,
they brute forced their positioning way too much on the tier 1 fight on bottom.
And I think that's partly because of what happened to Roshan. Like they kind of screwed up there, and then suddenly they're stressed. Like they're in a stressful situation. They just need to like play a bit more safer. As much of a man now.
He's gonna be forced to shapeshift defensively, but look at the lockdown. He's got plenty more soul sumption, and the wolf will run.
He's so good at timing the drop, stun, and resummon.
Sleep, turn around, Liquid relocate. They're looking to get something here. Lil's gonna be very low. The curse.
Wow, his arms are in the air.
Oh man, that means the Requiem mind control can't get the Doom off at all. He will go down. Lil with the bird plays. No relocate either. Kuro is gone. They go for Fata, another one for Virtus.pro.
That was just such good teamwork. FNG gets the perfect curse off, has the Doom's arms over there, then the 2 bird stun stops it again, gets the Requiem off, raises. Just such good teamwork coming out by VP. Lil starting that entire engagement, and yeah, like you were saying, Liquid responding to VP's aggression again.
Not doing
other
objectives.
But what Ben is saying is right. Like it feels like Matuma Man's Lake is a bit rusty because he's not scouting enough with the wolves. Like yeah, VP has sentries, but it's not like they have sentries all over the map. Like he can be scouting them out more with birds. Like him getting caught, like. But it was also Liquid's fault for responding to him there. Like they just instantly TP in. Like mind control as well. He's kind of forcing his Doom a bit too much. Look at his net worth on the Doom.
Yeah, he didn't even get it off in the fight. He's got Vanguard now.
Yeah, but he has like no farm still.
Yeah.
Like 20-minute Vanguard. He's 0-4.
He also just doesn't have that much armor. He can still die very easily.
Yeah, and VP has, of course, you know, Drow Aura, the Midas Armor from Presence, Medallion on Visage, and they have a Vlad's on Spirit Breaker on top of all that.
I'm wondering if Fada's a bit like regretting this mech purchase in a way, because the reason that his Razor gets so farmed usually is because he gets like the super fast SNY, so then he's able to farm even faster.
Yeah.
And then with his mech, it kind of he's still really farmed, but he could have been way more farmed. He could have been way more farmed this game.
I think his line of reasoning was like, the only way we lose is if we lose team fights, and if we get a mech, we can't lose team fights. But then they lost team fights with the mech.
Yeah, they lost that Roche fight.
He didn't get the mech off, that's why. He basically was like, 6,000 gold down the drain.
But their concept in this is like, their concept was wrong then. Like they don't need to get this mech to really force these fights. because they can just play like a super fat Razor. Like he was highest net worth by like 3K at the time.
2 mantras now.
And now SF is caught up. And Dro is also like caught up as well.
Radiant's middle tower is
Spirit Breaker
under
has
attack.
like Spirit Breaker actually has some good items too. He has Vlad. He's
Ogre Club coming out.
he's gonna go BKB.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yeah, the
attack.
Spirit Breaker is doing well.
the jungle.
The Vlad's push is really good.
So if VP start taking Roche, how should Liquid approach the fight?
They need to not fight there. They need to do what they kind of did game 1 with remember where Gyro was top lane taking their racks?
The Rexes, yeah.
They need to do that again.
Force the
Their
trade.
heroes, yes. They need to force a trade in this game. They need to rat Dota this game out. Because right now Lycan is not in a position where he can really run into VP's heroes and fight. He was in the position before, but now he just gets bursted too fast.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And VP is going to respond.
And if they go for a race, I mean, VP have that Drow Visage. Oh
FNG set up.
And
Spirit Breaker charge coming through.
And Wyvern in general is just like this. Wyvern was so shut down, and now he's level 11 soon.
Uh-oh, he's gonna get charged though.
man. And his health is already gone. They might have the lockdown while he's barely on the back end of the shapeshift here. No, he gets. Oh man, are you kidding me? Lil gets a couple of stuns, but there he still has the last few moments to really race out from trouble.
But now he's not gonna have Necro or his Wolf for.
They're gonna go Roche.
Roche
Yep,
fight.
just spawned.
This big item on VP is gonna be this big dagger on Wyvern. Unless he goes Glimmer Cape.
He went Ghost.
Okay,
Ghost.
Yeah, he's going Ghost Scepter. That's also good.
His curses have been sick.
Yeah, and this hero Wyvern is very good versus Liquid's draft later on.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, look at this rat tactic they got going. A little bit of that relocate backdoor play here. No shapeshift, no book, but they'll just chop it down the old-fashioned way.
Dyer's top tower.
That's good though.
has
Got
It's really good play by like this is what Liquid should be doing. They're ratting it up.
Getting something rather than nothing for the trade in the Roche.
SF 2K gold and a DD.
That's some good shit
So what
right
VP
there.
has to do right now is they need to be able to make it so that Liquid can't get this good trade when they go mid lane like this. Like they need to be able to do something to stop the rat, because like maybe Wyvern can set up somewhere, you know, make a play top. If they're able to kill the Liquid split push and then able to take the buildings, like this is a good trade. Like I don't
FNG
think
is gonna wait for the charge and then set up.
like on VP's draft you don't want to trade racks. Like trading racks with Liquid's draft is not worth it, because then they're in a bad position because Liquid has more mobility. So if Liquid has a racks up, it's hard for
Here's
VP to
FNG
play.
coming in.
Commitment in, shapeshifts out. Lil's birds are there to lock it down. The follow-up is going to be Curse. Tama man can't seem to make it back away. Kuro
coming in.
already tethered in. Might not be able to get out. He goes
Did
down.
he cancel the relocate with the charge?
I think he did.
I think he did.
And that soul assumption almost gets him well.
Kuro hands his own life away, trying to do the relocate. Matama man. That's good shit right there. 100.
That
Good
ward.
shit.
That ward. MVP ward.
So let's just pretend that ward is not there and he just
Yeah. BAC back.
yeah. Do I smell like Yaffets?
Wow. That's now he's got 3,000 gold.
We are electric. Throw it in the background.
Regeneration.
It's incredible how well they can lock down the Lycan. It doesn't initially doesn't
sick.
look like they can
That
lock
was
him
so
down pretty
sick.
well. Yeah, the bird stuns. Whew.
And these birds have been MVPs. Have been the MVP. The VP.
Wait till there's 3. So he goes for the sage.
he's going
gonna
halberd.
halberd, right?
Yeah. That's also because he knows Lycan doesn't want to go BKB this game, I think. But now he kind of forces Lycan to go
Radiant's
BKB.
middle tower has fallen.
They get that tier 2.
If he wants to fight. I mean, I wonder what who's going Assault Cuirass. I guess Fada is going AC.
Lycan's gonna go the AC and then
It's
Fada Shiva's?
she's got the hyper already and then Shiva's is
Yeah.
gonna be for Razor.
I mean, that means that both cores are gonna have BKB, so this halberd is gonna do work.
Yep.
Yeah, good purchase by DK Phobos is actually playing really well after his shitty start early on in terms of his laning phase, because he just couldn't get much. He was like level 4 and now he's super farmed on the Spirit Breaker.
And it's now Virtus.pro making their high ground assault.
I think Fata ulted already. The Razor already ulted to farm, so he doesn't have his ult up.
No, he does not. 26 seconds still. Tier 3 goes down.
And VP is not, Liquid is not in a position to split push top. Like, they aren't ready right now. Like look at their heroes. They actually have to go top. I think Wisp needs to TP like in top so they can trade racks or something. Like
Their racks are exposed. I don't think they have time.
the problem is they need to trade racks. Like
Top racks are also exposed. So.
I don't know. They need like a magical team fight to win this fight because they have very shitty team fight if they don't have like a big advantage in the game.
That's
And,
awkward.
Like how do they go into this?
We'll have to see. They don't have really any proper initiation here.
Okay, Doom does have Crimson Guard.
Curse on the dude in the front line though. They're unloading onto him here. They walk themselves into a Requiem and they get G down.
Mind control.
Crimson Guard is helping a little bit here. They're going to quickly sidestep themselves out, but now the Raxes are really
Radiant's
open.
middle tower
He just
has
damn
fallen.
bought his ghost scepter on the Doom too. And now Lil's bringing out a full Ag Scepter
Radiant's
on the
middle
Visage.
barracks has
He
fallen.
actually has it, and he has a resummon.
This base to be going tumbling down like a house of cards now as Virtus.pro head to the south.
Radiant's bottom tower.
What is
under
Liquid's
attack.
answer? They can't do anything about it. Tier 3 is going to be going
Radiant's
down now.
bottom tower has
Liquid
They're gonna lose right here.
going to be going out the door in a moment if they can't stop Virtus.pro. This is game 3 elimination.
Russia hype.
They can't run into VP
Radiant's
at all right
bottom
now.
barracks has fallen.
They got the grip though. Silence.
Little ill.
The birds. Killed the
Birds.
man.
How dare you?
Resummon. Triple stun.
Dang! Matama, man. Can we just say he's the best in the game at this hero? It is just ridiculous.
It's like CTY's queen.
No one. Yeah. It is ridiculous right now. Virtus.pro might have been a tough start. They are
Full
well
butterfly
back into
on
this.
Shadowfeet too. This
It's over.
comeback by VP.
It is over. Liquid are out. Virtus.pro stay alive in the lower bracket.
3-2-2.
the Roche turnaround, man. That
It wasn't
comeback-
just the Roshan, it was the bottom thing.
the bottom thing that
It was-
pushed
The entire way how Liquid played this game, it wasn't. You can tell they aren't used to kind of playing the style. Like they usually take all the towers and they get all the objectives early, but they kind of it feels like they're kind of out of place playing the swift pushy style. But they were forced into kind of because they screwed up in 2 team fights.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe it was a drafter as well, because their team fighting is really weak on Liquid. They don't really have much team fight.
VP has to feel really happy after that win.
That was a good win by VP.
What spot does this secure? They're the team that's known for their